In this class we will be talking about time period. Fine. Now by the name time period, you can make out that it is some time. Okay, so time always obviously has to be in seconds. So look at this, the unit of time period is seconds. So we denote time period by the letter, by the alphabet T. Fine. So what is time period now? Time period is the time taken to complete one oscillation. It is the time taken to complete one wave, one vibration. Okay, what was frequency? Frequency was number of oscillation in 1 second or 1 minute. But what is time period? Time period is one oscillation or one vibration is getting completed in how much time. Now in all these graphs that we have seen, the time was always on the x-axis. Suppose if this is 0 seconds, this is 1 second, this is 2 seconds, then for one wave to produce, how much time one wave takes to produce in this graph?
1 second.
1 second. Absolutely. 1 second it takes. Look at this. One wave is from here to here. And exactly at this point it is 1 second. So 1 second. So now 1 second becomes the time period of this type of wave. Suppose if I squeeze this wave to one side onto the left. I hold the wave from the right side and I squeeze it onto the left. So then what will happen to the time period of that wave, of this wave? Will it increase or decrease?
It will decrease.
Yes, it will decrease. Isn't it? Why? Because see, I'm squeezing it. So, when I'm squeezing it, this end of the wave will actually reach here because the wave is getting squeezed. So, time period will become less. Now, look at this. You have got three types of wave now. Okay? And let's say that somewhere here in the middle is 1 second. And this is 2 seconds, okay, till here. From the initial point, from this point to this point is 1 second. This point is 2 seconds. Now in the first one, look at this first wave. What is the frequency of the wave? If I ask you after 2 seconds, what is the frequency?
2.
Yes, very good. Very good. What about the second one? How many waves are produced in 2 seconds? 1. Medium frequency. 3. See. 1 is still here. Then 2 and almost 2.5. Almost 2.5. Okay. What about the last one? How many waves are produced in 2 seconds? More than 3? Yeah, maybe 3, maybe 4, means it is more. So which frequency is more? Where is the frequency highest? Last. Very good. Last one. If the frequency is higher, now what about the time period? How much time one wave takes to produce? Now look at the first one. How much time one wave takes to produce? See, one wave starts from here, then goes like this and till here. This is one wave, isn't it? So what is the time taken from the starting to this? This is the time taken, which is 1 second. Let's say about the second one. Second one starts from here and here. How much time does the second wave takes to produce? It is from starting to this point. Okay, so is this time less or more than the first one?
Less.
Very good. This is less. Now look at the third one. Third one is, it starts like this. Starts from here, goes up, comes down. So look, what is the time period from starting only till here. So this is the least. Time. So time period is least in the last wave. Time period is largest in the first wave. We studied that if the frequency is low, then the time period will be large. If the frequency is high, then the time period will be small. What is amplitude? Amplitude is the displacement. See, from the lowermost point to the topmost point. This is the height. Okay. So this is same. Even in this also it is same. Even in this also it is same. Look at this, from bottommost point to the topmost point. This is same. So in all the three waves, the amplitude remains the same, but the frequency is different. The time period is different. So now you've understood what is the relationship between time period and frequency. Frequency is inversely proportional to time. F is proportional to 1 upon t. Means if one is more, the other one will be less. If the other one is more, the first one will be less. So you can write it like this. This is the correct way of writing. F is proportional to 1 upon t. T is the time period. Lesser the time period, more the frequency. More the time period, lesser the frequency. This is very, very important. Suppose in the question, I give you some time. Let's say I have given you 20 seconds. I tell you that for one wave to be produced, it takes 20 seconds. Find the frequency. मैंने आपको टाइम दे दिया है, आपको फ्रीक्वेंसी कैलकुलेट करनी है. तो आप क्या करोगे? फ्रीक्वेंसी इज इक्वल टू 1 upon time. That many hertz will be the frequency. Is this clear to you? Suppose if I give you frequency, if I give you 20 hertz is the frequency of a wave. Find the time period. Time period is equal to 1 upon frequency. Frequency is equal to 1 upon time period. Time period is equal to 1 upon frequency. Now, we are going to talk about the relationship between wavelength, which is lambda, and the time period. This is lambda and time period. Now you all know simple formula which relates speed, distance and time. Speed is equal to distance upon time. So that is a formula that we have studied. So look at this. First what you do is you write down this simple formula. Speed is equal to distance upon time. I have written velocity. You can write speed also. Okay. Now we have to write lambda in place of distance. Okay. So what will this formula become? Velocity is equal to, in place of distance we will write lambda. So it will become lambda upon time. Upon time. So what is the velocity or the speed? Speed को हम लिखते हैं v. So what is the symbol of speed? V. So our formula becomes v multiplied by time will give you wavelength. So this is the final formula. Wavelength is equal to speed into time. I told you that the amplitude and loudness are related. So you can write this relationship. Loudness is proportional to square of the amplitude. If your amplitude is 2, you just have to square it to get your loudness. So loudness will become 4. So what is the relationship? If amplitude is doubled, loudness will become 4 times. See, what I have done is I have just squared the amplitude. I have just doubled the amplitude. Loudness will become 4 times. So even the loudness can also be designated or can be expressed in terms of decibels. So you should just remember loudness is proportional to square of the amplitude. Next what we are going to talk about is noise. What is noise? How do you think noise is different from sound? Can anyone tell me?
Unpleasant sound is called noise.
Unpleasant sound. Very good. Unpleasant sound is noise. Very nice. So what is noise? Noise is any unwanted sound. Okay, unpleasant sound. And where all do you get noise? You get noise from traffic, then some kind of industrial noise, somebody is grilling. Sometimes in the kitchen also your utensils, they also create noise. So there can be many sources of noise. And how does noise affect you? Noise can cause very bad effects on the health of the human beings. Hypertension, lot of mental effects, disturbance, irritation, stress can be there, high BP. Why will your blood pressure? What does blood pressure has to do with the noise outside? See, once you get irritation because of that loud noise, obviously your body will also respond to that noise in a very bad way. So what can happen? You can lose your sleep, you can have high blood pressure, you can have lot of distraction, you may not be able to sleep properly, and you may have headache also. And there can be general reduction in the quality of your life. You can be very unhappy. Fine. So these are the harmful effects of noise. Very important. There are few points which you need to learn. How can you reduce this noise? What are these that I have shown here? What are these?
Silicone earplug.
Very nice. So there are many methods of reducing noise, which are blocking, masking, cancelling. Cancelling means completely avoiding or removing the source of sound. Suppose your brother, your elder brother, sister are studying and you're hearing your favorite music. So sometimes what your parents do is they come and unplug. So that is nothing but complete cancellation of sound. But blocking means you can actually use soundproof walls. Have you seen cinema halls? When you go inside, you're not able to hear anything what is happening outside, isn't it? So that is called blocking. Masking means, see, when you windows, very good. When you close the windows, close the shutter, put some curtains, so that is called as masking. So these are various methods by which you can reduce the sound, you can cut off the sound, isn't it? So again, these 3 points you need to take care and learn them. Now look at this. This is also related to noise. What is the difference between noise and sound, or noise and music? And can music becomes noise sometimes? So you all answered what is noise and what is sound. Yes, noise is something unwanted, unpleasant, but music sometimes can also become noise. How can it become noise? When it's too loud, when it's not very soothing to you. So this is the end of the chapter. We have almost finished the chapter. Whether it is true or false, sound cannot travel in vacuum.
True.
Very good. It's true because yes, we learnt it in the class, right? That sound needs some medium to travel. Either it has to be solid, liquid, or gases. But it cannot travel in vacuum. Then the number of oscillations per second of a vibrating object is called time period. Frequency. Very good. That's called frequency. Okay. If the amplitude of the vibration is large, the sound is feeble. False. Yeah. If the amplitude of the vibration is large, then the sound has to be loud and not feeble. Audible range is 20 hertz to 20,000 hertz. True. It is true. Okay. Yes, it is true. The lower the frequency of vibration, the higher is the pitch. False. Why? Because the lower the frequency, the lower the pitch. I told you, frequency and pitch are related. Unwanted or unpleasant sound is termed as music. Very good. It is false. Noise pollution can cause partial hearing impairment. Yes. Now next, time taken by an object to complete one oscillation is called? It is time taken. Time period. Very good. Loudness is determined by dash of vibration. Loudness. Amplitude. Very good. The unit of frequency is dash. Very good. Very nice. Hertz. Unwanted sound is called? Very nice. Shrillness of a sound is determined by dash of vibrations. Shrillness. Pitch, or you can say frequency. Yeah, you can say frequency of vibration. Okay. A pendulum oscillates 40 times in 4 seconds. 40 times in 4 times means 40 vibrations are produced in 4 seconds. Find its time period and frequency. How will you do it? See, 40 oscillations are produced in 4 seconds. So, in 1 second, how many will be produced in 1 second? 10. So what? Yes. So what is that 10? Nice. It is the frequency. Now you know the frequency. So frequency is 10 hertz. If the frequency is 10 hertz, how will you calculate the time period? No, you have to do 1 upon 10, right? 1 upon 10.
Period will be 1 by frequency.
1 upon frequency, to get time. Is this clear to all of you? You can.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Oh,
Yes, ma'am.
okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye, 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 beta, bye.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye, bye, bye.